Hey everybody, I am Corey Truax with North Greenville University.
Hi, I'm Dr. Marty Glass with NGU Online Psychology Applied Program.
And this is everything you need to know about that Psychology Applied program at North Greenville University in 5 minutes. Dr. Glass, I want to start here. In my adult lifetime, it feels like one of the fastest growing, I hate to call it industries, but one of the fastest growing practices in our country has been mental health. What trajectory are we on that industry right now?
I would say growth. It is still growing. Matter of fact, we see new programs open up for degrees and advanced degrees in psychology across the country, and there's not going to be put out there without a demand. Yeah. We can look in the news and see mental health issues popping up all around and a call for more mental health workers in the United States. In fact, some of the government labor statistics coming out shows that area is poised for growth.
Still.
The next 10 years, still.
All these years later. You know, this is maybe a failure of my own imagination, but I imagine psychology majors end up becoming therapists. How is my imagination for that field too narrow? What are the other things they do?
Far too narrow.
Okay.
Psychology is one of those fields that is a very broad degree. Matter of fact, our program covers all the subfields. Really, the introductory classes cover subfields. But you can do anything with a psychology degree. Just thinking of NGU alumni in the psychology program. Know an attorney. Know a police officer. People are going into HR, all aspects of social services, business, sales. Some of those salesmen are good. You know, they get you sometimes. That's psychology in action. And of course, eventually go on and get the master's degree and become therapists and marriage and family therapists.
That's a good way to expand this for people, because I do think sometimes the imaginary for people in that program is too narrow. There's a lot of application to it. Let me ask you about the Christian distinctive, because I would argue the psychology field was dominated by secularism for a long time. North Greenville is responding to that in some ways. What's the distinction of studying psychology in our environment?
Go to the Bible. Go to Scripture. If anything is of good report, think of these things. As we look at how the mind works, we can think ourselves into depression. We can think ourselves into anxiety. The cool thing is we can think our things out of it. Or think ourselves out of it. You know, I think about one of the favorite things when we mix psychology with the Bibles, we go to Jesus healing the man that was blind since birth. Now, think about that miracle. A miracle. How awesome was that? Stop. Think about it. What we know now is the amount of neural connections made as a child grows for vision. We've got examples in the textbook of people who were born without sight and then were later, through an operation or whatever, were given sight again. They didn't have those neural networks. The fact that Jesus rewired that man's brain at that moment, all of it was done.
Incredible.
Is just a huge miracle to me. To me, look what we have learned about development, bringing that in with the miracles of the Lord just makes it just huge.
I love hearing that so much. In a field that has been so dominated by secularism, to hear it come to life in you, that there's this biblical worldview, Christian worldview around the field, it's just huge for me to hear. I love to hear it. Let me ask you about your students. When you run the online psychology program, who is that student who ends up, I guess, maybe even switching careers, or who are they?
Oh, wow. We have really the whole online programs, all of us. It's really fun. We will have older students in our program, somebody wanted to go back and get a degree. We have a few that's come in as freshmen or have transferred because life happens. But from all walks of life, sometimes with kids, sometimes in the career, working, sometimes actually working in the field and psychology related.
Already.
And want to go back and get the degree or get the hours so they can go on to the next step.
This is my final question for you, thinking about those students. That student that may be feeling the call, that wanting to be that Christian influence in that psychology world, but they're intimidated by the work. They wonder if they have the time to go back to school. What's the encouragement, admonition you would give them?
Do it. I did it at one point. I went back for the master's, for the PhD, house full of kids, well, only 3, still trying to work and still having life while doing it. It took away for a little while, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been helpers, helping others.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's time to take that helping level to another, or helping to another level.
That's fantastic. Dr. Marty Glass, thank you for the time.
Thank you.
And that is everything you need to know about North Greenville University Psychology Applied programs in 5 minutes.